What happened?
And now it's live.
Yes. So what happens is that this Kishangarh place is famous for its marbles, okay? Like almost all the people who are into business are doing the business of selling marbles. Okay, it has a lot of marble factories. Okay, marble mills and all. Okay, marble factories. So but now we know that marble comes in big slabs. Okay, it comes in huge slabs. So those slabs need to be cut according to the requirement of the customer. Those slabs need to be cut. So they used to cut the marble. Now, mostly marbles are in white color, okay, white or off-white or little creamish color. So when they used to cut the marble, fine powder was obtained, okay? A fine powder was obtained from cutting the marble. Now, what all these factory owners, factory people used to do, they used to dump that marble powder that was obtained from cutting those marbles in a place, okay, in a yard. Okay, now that yard was, after a time, that yard was full of these marble powder. Okay, so it looked as if it has snowed on that in that yard. Okay, so later on, what the people did, what the Nigam of that place did, that they developed that place into a tourist spot. Okay, they developed that dumping place into a tourist spot. They spread out all that powder, marble powder in. Okay, they made little sculptures. They made even a small pool-like thing in the middle. Okay, when you go to that place, that dumping yard, its name is dumping yard. Okay, dumping yard in Kishangarh. You can Google it on and check. Name is dumping yard, but now it is a tourist spot in Kishangarh. So this was their creativity that they made a tourist place out of a dumping yard. Okay, a marble dumping yard. So this is what happened. Now we'll talk about disposing of the garbage. Now some people, what they do, they throw the garbage, they throw the waste outside. Okay, after they clean their home, they throw it outside. And when they throw it out, when more people throw it this way, the garbage gets collected. You must have seen that many people throw waste in rivers, ponds, well, or channel or runnels. Some people do throw their waste in the rivers, in the water bodies that is close to them. Okay, that is close to them. And also sometimes garbage gets collected near roadside or trees. Okay, some people they have a particular tree, they'll go through the garbage near the tree trunk and come. All the people living in that area. Okay, so some people throw it near the tree also. And now, if this garbage gets then slowly, when this happens, the garbage gets collected. And what happens when the garbage gets collected? We studied about it, the harmful effects of garbage collection. But what can we do is we have to learn about the measures about of this disposal of garbage. Okay, how can we dispose this garbage in a way that is not harmful to the environment, in a way that is not harmful to the humans as well? Okay, later in this class, I'll show you that image, okay,
Now
of that dump. Yes, Abraham.
I sent it on the chat. I sent the image.
Yes, you send it. That is a collection of the marble powder. But how has it developed as a tourist spot? That I'll show you all. Okay, how it has developed as a tourist spot. We'll see that. Okay. Now, since this dumping of garbage causes many harmful things to happen, harmful effects it has. So there are some ways that they have mentioned that we are going to study on how to dump this garbage, what to do with this garbage. Okay, how can we manage all this garbage so that it does not affect us, it does not affect the environment, it does not affect our natural resources, the soil and water. Okay.
Now,
Now, yes, Abraham,
we could dump all the garbage in space.
in space. Okay, but then again, that is polluting your natural environment. Space is part of our environment.
Dump all the garbage in space, and with all the garbage, you could make an entire new planet and call it trash planet.
Called trash planet. Okay.
Where we could dump it
Well,
so that then we won't need to have, then it won't contaminate Earth and it won't contaminate anything else.
it won't contaminate anything else, but it won't get decomposed on in the space, Abraham. Okay, the garbage is gonna stay there. Okay, and stink in space.
No, it's not for anything to stink in space because there are no molecules that carry the stink.
I was half joking. Okay, so Abraham, I will mail your idea to the space agency. Okay, to make a trash planet. All right. Yes. So, coming back to the measures of dumping the waste. For proper disposal of waste, we need to place biological and non-biological waste separately. Okay, we separate both kinds of waste: the waste that is decomposable and the waste that is not decomposable separately. One way is using different color dustbins. Okay, then garbage is collected from our houses and is sent to a far off place for collection. Afterwards, non-biodegradable waste is spread on ground and is covered by soil. Afterwards, this place is used for park or playground. This land is left barren for 20 years. Nothing is built on this land for 20 years. This place is known as dumping yard. Okay, like I said, they dump it, they cover it with soil, and they do not use that place. Okay, for living or for growing crops or anything. They leave that land. All right. To for the materials to go in, for the decomposers to decompose, they dig a hole, they put all the garbage, cover the soil, and then they leave the land. Okay, so this is one method. Then later they develop it into a park or something. Okay, that land after like years, after years they'll develop it into parks or something. Then then compost or manure is also prepared using the garbage. Decomposed items are collected in a hole and then it is covered by mud. Water is sprinkled on it from time to time. Manure is prepared from waste. This is known as compost manure. Okay. So now when they have covered it with mud, okay, they will also sprinkle water on it from time to time. All right. Now, so that it will mix with the soil. Okay, it will become somewhat wet. Okay, and manure will be made out of it. Okay, manure will be made out of it, and this manure is useful for plants. Okay, in Hindi it's a word called khad. If you've ever heard this word, okay, called khad, that is put into the plants so that it can provide nutrients to the plants. Okay, since the decomposers decompose all this material, okay, and then that material, all the fruit peels, vegetable peels, and all of that, that decomposes into the soil. Okay, manure is a kind of a soil. Okay, it has moisture, it has high nutrient content. Okay, because a lot of things has been decomposed in that manure. All right, so this manure now provides the nutrition to your plant. When a plant takes up its nutrients from the soil, takes up its water from the soil, which has manure added in it, the nutrient supply takes place in the plant. Okay, nutrient supply takes place in the plant. Also, we can make compost from our own biological waste. Okay, think if some waste items can be used again by modifying or breaking them. Let's see, we are going to see about some waste items if they can be used again by modifying or breaking them. So we have four measures, okay, of garbage disposal. This is very common, okay, 4 hours of garbage disposal. Okay, we have reduce, reuse, recycle, and recover. Okay, often three are more mainly used, that is reduce, reuse, recycle. Okay, and recover also is there. So let's see what all is done in all the four measures. Okay, first we have reduce. Now, reduce is producing less space. Okay, or trying to reduce the wastage of things. Okay, this is the meaning of reduce. That is reducing the wastage of things. All right. Only take so much of something that you will consume. Okay, that you will consume fully. All right. Suppose if we are eating food. Okay, if we know that we consume only half a plate, we want to consume only half a plate, then just take only half a plate. Don't make your plate full and then leave half and then it's thrown. Okay, that is wastage again. So reduce is taking only that much what is required for you. Okay, in that moment. So you must have noticed that we use paper, polythene bags, glass, packets, etc. more. We can change our behavior to produce less garbage. If our work can be done in half page, then we should not use full page. Do not use plastic bottles or polythenes. Take a cloth bag for shopping in market. Okay, it's recommended to take like we've talked when we've talked about plastics, that why a cloth bag is recommended when we go shopping and why not plastic bags. Okay, anybody remembers why we should reduce the use of plastic bags? You can unmute yourself and tell. Anyone? Why we shouldn't use plastic bags?
Now it's good.
There cause more garbage pollution.
Garbage pollution. That's right. Yes, Abraham.
No pollution.
Pollution. Yes, it causes pollution. Also, since the polythenes are not easily biodegradable, okay, they are not easily decomposed. Okay, they take a lot of time to decompose, and before it is even decomposed, there are like cows, buffaloes, and animals which eat them. Okay, if we pack some, if you put some food in, put it in a polythene and throw, what cows will do? They'll eat that food with along with the polythene. Okay, they'll eat the food. Cows, buffaloes, and the animals. They'll eat the food along with the polythene. It gets stuck in their intestines. Okay, because again they are not meant to digest all that plastic. So it gets stuck in their intestines and they die. Okay, so this is another reason why we should use cloth bags instead of polythene bags. Okay, and when we are writing also, we shouldn't like leave a lot of pages and waste a lot of pages. Okay, because again, pages are made of papers are made of trees. Okay, and we should reduce also. There are a lot of things, a lot of basic things that we can do to reduce the wastage, like water. Okay, when we wash our hands, okay, we wet them, then we put soap. So while we are putting on the soap, we should close the tap and then put it on and then turn it on and then wash instead of just leaving the tap running while you are washing the hands or while we are taking a bath or anything. Right. So all that water we can stop it from getting wasted. So that is reduce. Then talking about reuse, reuse is reusing something. Okay, that is using something again. Okay, some using something again. Now, check out if some items can be used again, like the blank side of a calendar can be used as rough paper for making notes. Not exactly is it convenient to carry. Okay, but yes. the blank sides of some papers can be used again. Okay, like some old notes or some like old, we have some old registers, some old copies left like okay a previous year. So if they are half full or they have pages left, and you need to make some notes, some rough notes, where you want to practice questions, you can take them out and you can practice. I mostly do this thing basically for practicing questions and sums. If I need to, I use those left pages to practice all the questions and sums. I use my brother's also. So he's angry with me sometimes that you used my copy again. You used my rough copy. So like that you can use them. Then old boxes and plastic bottles can be used to keep small things. Okay, like plastic bottles, like I said, we can grow plants in them. We can cut them and you can put small plants in them, mud and small plants we can grow in them, cut paint them. Okay, and old boxes can be used to store things. Okay, so this is called reuse. Okay, reusing of the things. All right, reusing the things, using them again. This is the principle of reuse. Okay, so till now, today, in today's class, we talked about what is waste. Okay, we saw how different things can be waste. Okay, because its use has ended. Okay, because it has served its original purpose. It has served its original use. So after that, most of them they become waste. Okay, so some examples of various waste things. And after that, we talked about the harmful effects of garbage collection, how waste, when it starts decomposing, it gives bad smell, it pollutes the soil, it pollutes the underground water or the groundwater. Okay, and then we saw how various insects, various organisms are produced in that garbage. It may go into the water, underground water, and pollute it. When we drink it, it causes us diseases. We saw that. Then we saw how flies, they carry those bacteria from that garbage to our homes in our food. Okay, and then that goes inside us through our food. All right, we saw about all those harmful effects. We talked about various types of garbages. Okay, so tell me, what type of waste is stored in a blue color dust? What type of waste is stored in a blue color dustbin?
Ma'am, wet.
Wet. Okay, so is it biodegradable or non-biodegradable?
Biodegradable.
In blue color dustbin,
Non-biodegradable.
biodegradable or non-biodegradable? Think, think carefully. In blue color dustbin, what type of waste is stored? Is it biodegradable or non-biodegradable?
Ma'am, non-biodegradable.
Non-biodegradable. Okay. Simin and Anaya, what type of waste is stored in a green color dustbin?
Recyclable.
Recyclable. Okay. Biodegradable or non-biodegradable?
I don't remember.
You don't remember. Okay. And I want to tell, in the green color dustbin, the waste stored is biodegradable or non-biodegradable?
Ma'am, your voice is breaking for me.
My voice is breaking. Is it okay now?
Yes, now it's fine.
Yes. So green color dustbin.
Um, green color dustbin is for dry waste, right?
Dry waste. Okay. So let's see.
Forgot.
All right. We have the dustbins. Okay. Blue colored dustbin are for non-decay waste. Okay. Non-decomposable wastes. Okay. And green color dustbin is for biodegradable or decomposable wastes. Okay, so when you are to classify or when you are to explain the types of waste and the types of dustbin, how they are separated or how they are collected separately, don't use dry and wet. Okay, instead use this. Use biodegradable and non-biodegradable. Okay, or decomposable and non-decomposable. All right, or non-decay or biological. Use these terms instead, okay? All right. So we did the classification of garbage. We talked about disposing garbage. We talked about dumping yard and making compost and manure. Then we did the 2 hours today, that is reduce and reuse. Okay. We are going to cover the rest too. Rest too, that is recycle and recover tomorrow. Okay. Give me a minute, I'll show you. Can you see the image?
Yeah. It looks like some snow place.
Yes, it looks like some snow place, definitely. It looks like some snow place. They have made it. Yeah, they have organized all these dust part, this marble powder, okay, and then they put a small pond kind of thing in the middle. They also have some stone sculptures and all in this place, okay. So even I haven't went to visit it yet. It's like close. It's around 45-50 minutes drive from my home. I haven't gotten a chance to go see it yet. But yes, it's a beautiful place. So this is how like people can get creative with disposing of waste. Okay, they can dispose it to produce something useful as well, such as manure, such as compost, okay, and all that. So we'll continue with this topic in the next class. See you all then. Bye. Also, class will be at 8:30, 8:20 tomorrow. Okay.
Yes, sir.
The, the usual for the math that is there. Since maths is not there because we have our test, we'll take the science class at 8:20. Okay. Okay then. See you all. Bye.